brothers and sisters, cats and chicks, it's Dr. Mouth coming at you, CIUT 89.5 on the FM dial, or online, CIUT.FM. You have fallen into, stumbled upon the giant musical lunchbox that is Dr. Mouth's Rock and Roll Lunch Party. So pull up a chair, crank the volume all the way to 11, baby, because it's going to be a crazy, eclectic mix of rock and roll coming upside your head, Daddy. I'm telling you all about it right now. But first, we got to do it. We got to get into that nutrition, baby. We got to keep our strength. If we want to keep the rock and roll flowing, we got to be big. We got to be strong. So we got to do some lunchtime eating as well. Crank the rock and roll, baby. But pass the biscuits, pass the salt and pepper, Daddy. Because I'm telling you, soup is good food. I thought it was quite tasty. I'm feeling strong. I'm feeling nourished. I'm ready to get down to it. So let's do that, because when we come back, we're going to need all our strength and muscles, because we got new tunes from the Enchanters. So don't go anywhere.
The shock author of Psycho, Torture Garden.
And the reason I wanted to play that ad is because this first track to get our next set underway here also has a torture motif. This is a great new 45 from the Enchanters, who did that awesome. They did a 45 last year as well, which was great with the high heel roller skates. And I think this year, because COVID kept them from touring and doing stuff like that, they just decided to record another 45. So we are the benefactors of that, that's for sure. It's going to be released on Transistor 66 Records, which is, I believe, out in is it Winnipeg, I think, where they are based. And yeah, it's really great kind of old school EC kind of comic book cover on the 45, and it's great. It's rocking. It's the Enchanters. I mean, what more do I have to say? Classy Craig Daniels and the guys ripping it up once again. So we're gonna actually have a double shot of torture to get this set going, and then of course filled with many other brilliant surprises. But first, let's go with the Enchanters and a visit to the torture chamber here on Dr. Mouth's Rock and Roll Lunch Party. We started off with the Enchanters from the new 45 that's coming out very shortly. That's the A-side, Torture Chamber. I love it. Classy Craig and the boys cranking it out. As always, great glam, garage, rock, toughness. Rev 'em!
Here they come, like a wolf pack on wheels. The Wild Angels are on a run. Their target, anywhere, USA.
All right, let's get into it here. Rock and roll. You know, last week, of course, we had the A-side of the new Enchanters 45. It was called Torture Chamber. And I want to play the B-side as well, because you never get burned. You know, like in the 60s, they would often put a crappy song on the B-side, so you would just focus on the A-side, not even listen to it. But Enchanters wouldn't do that. So the B-side's great, too. So let's get into it. Let's ready to crunch out. This one's called Backstabbers right here on the Rock and Roll Lunch Party.